software, Pegasus does everything that the charity needs. We primarily used it for the finance function, for the ledgers, sales, purchases, and obviously the accounts package. It has evolved, and we run it across all the three businesses: the charity, the garden centre, and the business centres. And in the garden centre, we also use the stock control function, which interlinks with the finance packages, and that's been expanded. We have now electronic tills and have for a number of years, and those integrate with the system through the electronic point of sale EPOS system. So everything is managed using Pegasus Opera. We had Pegasus before I joined the organisation, but I have worked with other software providers, and if I had a choice, I would stick with Pegasus now, because it is very, very good. And as I've said, it does provide everything we need in a finance, stock control, and sales package. When I joined, we used Pegasus Opera, which was a DOS-based system. It was then upgraded to Opera 2, which was a much more user-friendly system, and that allowed us to use a software tool called XRL, which basically drills down the information and allows you to pull all the information out into Microsoft Excel for management reporting, analysis, etc. Then Opera 3 came along, we upgraded to that, and Pegasus are adding benefits continually. Across the organisation, I don't think there's a department that doesn't use Pegasus. Obviously, all the staff don't use it; they don't have a need, but it's fully integrated across all of the departments. The charity has a support side which cares for people with disability in their own homes. It also has some trading businesses to generate income. It has a print unit. That they have a sales package, a production control package. That all links into Pegasus Opera. We have a landscape scale maintenance department, and the invoicing and purchases are all integrated. That's through Pegasus. And the two businesses we have, separate businesses, the garden centre, as I say, they use the finance package for the sales and purchases. They use the stock control package, and they also use the EPOS system, and that's all fully integrated and works updated almost immediately, and it allows good management control of the stock, good sales analysis, allowing us to buy exactly the product that we need. So it really does have a big benefit for the organisation. The other business that is owned by the charity, Azure Business Centres, has two business centres, and they use Opera purely for sales, purchase, and the financial ledger. It's very easy to use, very user friendly. There's not a lot of training required initially. People can go in, basic training, and then they can find their way around the system and very quickly become reasonably expert at using it. The main purpose initially was to be able to generate the financial information accurately and quickly, which does happen. The garden centre has, we have a garden centre manager, and he has a member of staff who supports him and produces a lot of information out of Opera using XRL, the tool, to get the information into Excel. And all the reports, sales reports, margin reports are produced, and he uses that daily, provides him great information to be able to manage the garden centre. It does save time in the generation of the basic information, which was the purpose initially, to be able to control stock and generate the accounts information that's required for management accounting and also for the annual accounting. But because it does so much more, there's a lot of time used pulling out of the information, which is then used for analysis purposes. And if we didn't have Opera, there would need to be I don't know how many people would be needed to do what is produced now using Opera. The benefit of working with Monpellier, I found, is that they treat every customer as a customer, and once they have gained a customer, they don't think that is job done. They then make sure that they maintain the customer. The customer service is very good. You're not forgotten as a customer of Monpellier. The involvement that we have with Monpellier now is basically support on an as required basis, but they are developing document management systems and other software applications that may be of interest to us, and we do talk with Monpellier regularly as to what the latest features are and improvements. The initial contact at Monpellier was Tom Cram, and Tom has been very good, and not only did he sell the EPOS system to us, which was a big improvement, big move forward for the organisation. Tom has maintained contact with the organisation to see if there's anything else that Monpellier can assist with. But we also deal with Ray Walton at Carlisle and the help desk, and in particular James, and we find we get tremendous service as and when it is required. We do face problems from time to time, but nothing that has ever been insurmountable, and if we need to contact the help desk with an issue, with a problem, whoever it is who is on the help desk that day always gets back to us very quickly with, if not a solution, a way of working around the problem until a solution is found. If and when we do have problems with any of the software, they're a phone call away, always gets answered, and if somebody isn't available at that time to help, somebody does get back very quickly. We can rely on the service from Monpellier to keep us up and running. I would definitely recommend Monpellier to anybody. The service is second to none, in my opinion. The benefits of Pegasus to the organisation are manifold. The information that we manage to get out of the system, the management information, it saves time, definitely saves money, and it would probably mean we'd have to employ a great deal more staff.